from Pickering and Pennox Bridge. Thanks for making the hike. We're happy to have you here. So we have been doing this Tech Bowl for a long time now, longer than you've been alive. It's a lot of fun. I love it because it lets our students highlight their knowledge, their skills, and it's a lot of fun. What I'm going to ask you to do, those in the audience, yes, I understand you will frequently know the answer as well. It's a lot more fun if you don't say it out loud. I will also remind you, and I know I already said this to my Brandywine crew, that the cameras and microphones are great. That way they can be live streamed home to parents, to your schools, so everybody can watch and cheer you on. They are also very sensitive. So as you're having your high school conversations, keep them PG or even G rated. Are we all getting what I mean by that? Got it. Other than that, I'm going to pass you off to a man whose voice is far more impressive than my own, Mr. Jim Stoddard, our host and MC for the event. Have fun. Good luck. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. Glad everybody's doing well today. Sorry the weather's not cooperating with us today, but that's okay. We will have a great time here inside. Most of these schools I've had a chance to visit, but Pennox Bridge, I haven't had a chance to go to your school yet. So I hope one of these times maybe we'll have this competition or another competition at Pennox Bridge so I have a chance to visit out there. I hear it's a really nice place. Welcome to our competition. Welcome to Tech Bowl 2019. Yeah. As you can see, we have a table full of trophies, and those are the trophies you're going to be going for, including the big one in the middle. That is the Tech Bowl trophy. That's a traveling trophy that goes to your school for the next year. And then you bring it back, and we'll go for the championship the next time around, a year from now, at Tech Bowl 2020. So we've got a new topic this year. Animal science is in the mix, and they're going to be up first. So it will be animal science, then automotive technology, criminal justice, and then we have a round with current events. Fantastic. Everybody's so enthusiastic today. That's great. Here's how things are going to work. We're going to start off with toss-up questions. So you've got buttons up here, little buttons to ring in. So when you believe you know the answer, go ahead, press the button. If I'm still asking the question, I'll immediately stop reading the question and ask you for the answer. Do me a favor, please. Wait until your team is recognized before you give your answer. You might not have been first. Okay, once you are recognized, go ahead, give the answer. If the answer is correct, you'll pick up 5 points. So we have, what are we doing, 12 toss-ups? 15, well, a lot of points available in each of the specialty rounds. Very good. So once we do the toss-up questions, then there will be a pause between the toss-up and what we call the fanfare. That's the lightning round. During that time, coaches, you are able to substitute. If you want to make a substitution, that will be the time to do it. And I'll pause and say, please make substitutions at this time if you would like to, something like that. The fanfare round is a fun lightning round. Only one team plays at a time, so you don't need to ring in. This will be 6 questions asked and answered in 60 seconds, so you're running against the clock. The clock, there's the clock right next to the scoreboard. It'll start to count down from 60 seconds as soon as I complete reading the first question. So you don't have to rush anything on the first question. You'll be able to hear the whole thing and won't lose any time. Aside from that, the captain of the team will be giving me the official team answer during the fanfare round. And we just do that to avoid confusion. Okay, so captain, that'll be the person sitting second to the right. The little gray box there is labeled captain, so you know which person that is. Captain, you'll be giving me the official team answer, so just so you're expecting that when you get up to the table, that will be fine. We have a trophy for each of our specialty subjects today, and I hope you have a terrific time. Looks like we've already chosen 4 positions. Table 1, TCHS Brandywine. Table 2, Pennox Bridge. Table 3, Pickering. We are starting with animal science today, so let's get our starting 4 in position to begin round 1. Good luck, everyone. Okay, gang, while everybody is settling into position, let me also remind you that the one key rule that we have in effect here, the first answer rule will always be in effect. That means the first answer that I get from you is the answer that I'm bound under the rules to accept. So when you're called on, you'll have 3 seconds to begin your answer. So you have time to take just a moment, take a breath, make sure you're giving the answer that you want to give, because if something else comes out, that's what I have to take. Even if you instantly say, no, what I meant to say was, got to take what you did say. So just so you're aware of that. Let's give you a chance with the buzzers. Brandywine, start us off, please. Nonconformist, eh? Just once will be fine. FedEx Bridge, go for it. And Pickering. All right, very good. We are all set. Bring in when you think you know the answer, and here is your first toss-up question. What is a young female cow that has not been, it's Brandywine.
Heifer.
Heifer, yes, that is right. Very good, we have 5 points on the board. Try this question. A yearling is a young horse between Brandywine.
1 and 2 years.
Say again?
1 and 2 years.
There you go, that is right. All right, so you can see this game moves right along. Here's your next toss-up. Veterinary assistants should be aware of signs of internal parasites. One of the serious issues among dog owners is a parasite that lives in the heart, lungs, and the Brandywine.
Heartworm.
Heartworm, that's it, yes. Here's your next toss-up question, teams. Name the study of the environment that animals, Brandywine?
Ecology.
Ecology is right, yes. All right, here we go. Here's your next question. What do the following animals have in common? Polar bear, grizzly bear, jaguar, American alligator. Brandywine.
Endangered species.
They are, yes. All right, on to our next toss-up question. Name the pet that has lots of personality and is known for greeting people with whistles and generally live 5 to 7 years. Pickering.
Guinea pigs.
Guinea pig it is, yes. Good, on the board with 5 points. Here we go with your next question. Inflammation of the colon is known as what? Brandix Bridge?
Colonitis.
No, sorry. Brandywine?
Colitis.
Colitis, that's it, yes. Sorry, just a matter of pronunciation. All right, here's your next toss-up, teams. Name the veterinary term for mice or Penix Bridge.
Murine.
Murine, yes, that's right. And don't confuse it with the eye drops. All right, here's your next question. Identify the substance provided to birds to help break down, it's Brandywine.
Grit.
Grit is right, yes. Okay, try this question. What name is given to hay high in Penix Bridge?
Alfalfa.
Alfalfa, yes. All right, everybody building their scores. Here's your next toss-up. Name the government agency that monitors the seasons by providing rules, regulations, and licenses for hunting. It's Brandywine.
Game Commission.
That is right, yes. All right, try this question, teams. Let's put everybody back in play. Adult dogs should ideally be fed what type of Brandywine?
Dry food.
Dry food, yes. Maybe mix a little Alpo in there. We'll appreciate that. All right, here's your next toss-up. Small songbirds of bright colors that originated in Ethiopia may be popular cage birds. These birds may sing, but do not. It's Brandywine?
Lovebirds.
Lovebirds, yes, that is right. All right, on to our next toss-up. A male rabbit, male goat, and a male deer. Phoenix Bridge.
Is it a book?
It is a bug, yes. We're not playing Jeopardy, but that's okay. What is buck? Yep, that is right. All right, one question remaining in this toss-up round. They are members of the weasel family and are considered rodents. Aha, Brandywine.
Ferrets?
Ferrets is right, yes. Glad you could ferret out that answer. Nice strong finish to our toss-up round. Let's get ready for our fanfare round. Coaches, if you'd like to make any substitutions, please do so now.
I think we got it.
We're good.
Yeah.
So we good? Anybody coming forward? No? Okay, very good. Let's press on then. Only one team plays at a time. We'll start with table number 1, TCHS Brandywine. Here we go. Large flightless birds that are raised for their meat, feathers, and oil stand about 7 feet tall and may live up to 70 years. What's the animal? Don't need to ring in, just go ahead.
Ostrich?
Yes, a field of veterinarian medicine devoted to the production, care, and student of laboratory animals used in biomedical research and education is called what?
Can you repeat it?
I cannot, Mel.
Oh wait, wildlife rehabilitation?
No, sorry. The appearance of intramuscular fat within the meat of lines through the meat layers is known by what veterinary term? You can pass a question if you don't know the answer. Thank you. The most popular live-bearing fish come in a variety of colors and fancy-shaped tails and fins. Females give birth to 200 babies at a time. Name the fish. Want to try and answer? That's a guppy. Guppy. All right, let's check your other questions. The field of veterinary medicine, that's called laboratory animal science. The layers of fat and meat, chefs will use the same term. It's called marbling. All right, thanks very much, Brandywine. Yeah, good job. Now, Penix Bridge, we are all set for you. Captain of the team, remember you're giving me the team answers and don't need to ring in. So here we go with your first question. What is the scientific name given to the study of reptiles and amphibians?
Herpetology.
That is right. The loose skin over the base of the neck of a cat that is sometimes used to restrain a cat is called what?
Scruff.
Yes. The dominance order of a group of birds is referred to by what term?
Pass.
A common bacterial disease that spreads through spores in the air and can affect rabbits has no treatment and no vaccine. Name the disease.
Tyser's disease.
That is right. Horses have about how many bones in their skeletal system?
Pass.
The veterinary term for turtles is what?
Terrapin.
No, sorry. That would be chelonians. And that will end your round. Thank you very much, Penix Bridge. The dominance order of a group of birds, pecking order is what we were looking for there. Horses have 205 bones. All right, thanks very much, Penix Bridge. Good job, ladies. Now, TCHS Pickering, we are all set for you. And here's your first question. A cat that is wild with a domesticated appearance is known by what term?
Feral?
Yes, a term related to physical exams is TPR. What does TPR refer to?
Temperature, pulse, and respiration.
That is right. A group of dogs in a household is referred to as a what?
Pack.
Yes. A mammal that has large front teeth designed for chewing or gnawing, and sometimes referred to as pocket pets, are known as what?
Rodents.
That is correct. The crossbreed of bison and domesticated beef cattle to produce beef animals with healthier and tastier meat are known as what?
Bovine.
No, sorry, they're called beefalo. And that will end your round. Thanks very much, Pickering. Alrighty, that'll bring our first round to a close with the scores 25 for Pickering, 30 for Penix, 60 for TCHS Brandywine. Thank you very much, teams. Automotive Technology is next.
That's your buzzer. Just get ready. If you know the answer, press it. But if you don't know it, don't press it. One of us will press it.
Alrighty, teams, while we're waiting to begin our next round, Automotive Technology, let me introduce all the folks at the staff table. This gentleman did yeoman-like work in putting the questions together today and is our judge, Jim Matty. Special Events Coordinator for the Chester County Intermediate Unit, Jay Stone. Our scorekeeper, Ivana Ivanovich. And our electronics specialist, the amazing Howardini, Howard Reinard. And doing sound tech today, Alan Keller. All right. Well, welcome, teams. We're just about all set to go. Let's give you a chance with the buzzers. Brandywine, start us off, would you please? Ah, there you go. See, they go very easily. There's Pennox Bridge and Pickering. Very good. By the way, when you hit your button, you're locking out all the other players at the other tables. It happens within 1/100th of a second. It has been proven scientifically. All right. Sounds impressive, doesn't it? All right, teams, here we go with the toss-up questions. Here's your first question. What name is given to engine vibration noise caused by detonation in the combustion chamber? Pennox Bridge.
Knock.
Knock, yes, that is right. On the board first with 5 points. Good, here's your next question, teams. A vehicle that combines 2 or more fuel sources. Adds Pennox Bridge.
Hybrid.
Hybrid, yes, that is right. Yes. Yep, certainly. Okay, we're good. Great. On we go. Name the components used to reduce friction and to maintain clearance between stationary and rotating components of an... That is Pickering.
Bearings.
Bearings, that's it, yes. All right, here's your next toss-up. In an auto shop, fires can occur. Identify the class of fire in which flammable liquids, such as, it's Penix Bridge.
Class B.
Class B is right. On to our next toss-up. Identify the type of headlight that turns on automatically whenever the ignition key is in the run or on position. And it's Brandywine.
Daytime running light.
That is right, yes. Good, now we've got everybody on the scoreboard. Let's build the scores from there. Here's your next toss-up. Teams, identify the hexagonal wrench usually at Penix Bridge.
Allen key.
Allen key, yes, that's right. All right, try this question. Two basic methods are used to ignite the fuel in an engine combustion chamber. One is the spark ignition. The other is what? Penix Bridge.
Compression ignition.
That's it, yes, good. All right, here's your next question. Auto mechanics are sometimes required to troubleshoot electrical or electronic systems. Electricity has three main functions: to produce light, heat, and what? Pickering.
Motion.
Motion, that's it, yes. All right, picked up 5 points for your team, good. Here's your next question, teams. An experienced professional who has mastered all the specialized areas of automotive technology and is Pickering?
Master technician.
Master technician, that's it, yes. All right, do you have that certificate on your wall yet?
Not yet.
Yep, you will, you will. I have full confidence in you. Here we go with the next toss-up question, teams. What type of wrench has a gear and lever mechanism so that Penix Bridge?
Ratchet wrench.
Ratchet wrench is right, yes. All right, good. Here's your next toss-up. The vehicle identification number called Penix Bridge Brandywine?
VIN number?
No, sorry. The vehicle identification number called VIN is a unique code found on a plate located on a vehicle's dashboard or door opening. How many characters make up the VIN? Pickering.
16.
No, sorry. Penix Bridge.
17.
17, that's it, yes. All right, try this question. Socket wrenches come in 4 drive sizes and also come in 4 different points. Identify the 4. Brandywine? Sorry, time. Question's complete.
Can you repeat the question?
Nope, sorry. Yes, Pickering.
Quarter, 3/8.
No, sorry. The points are 4, 6, 8, and 12. All right, let's go to the next question. Accepted abbreviations are used frequently in the auto industry. What is the abbreviation for an engine speed? Penix Bridge.
MPH.
No, sorry. Pickering?
RPM.
RPM, that's it, yes. All right, try this toss-up. Tapping screws are commonly used on plastic and sheet metal parts. What is the common name of this item? Brandywine.
Push pins?
No, sorry. Pickering?
Self-tappers.
No, sorry. No, sorry, only one chance per team. I'm sorry. They're called sheetmetal screws. All right, one toss-up remaining in the round. Here it is. In cars, what are the supplemental inflatable restraints? Pickering.
Airbags.
Airbag, sure. Yeah, that's right. All right, teams, that'll take care of the toss-up questions. Let's get ready for the fanfare round, and if you'd like to make substitutions, coaches, you may do so at this time. Not that you have to, but you can. Aha! An eager young man rushes to the front.
I think you're going. Me? What? Okay, don't miss it. Play some games. Big games.
If you don't know it, if you don't know it, first one that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go full time. Let's take count at three. Count at three on here. Think you will have it by 3 seconds.
All right, are we all set? See, we have some new faces with us. Welcome to you, and very best of luck. Hope you score lots of points for your team. Let's start this round with team number 2, Penix Bridge. So Penix Bridge, here we go with your fanfare round. The other teams can sit quietly and enjoy. Remember, you don't need to ring in during this round. Here we go. Name the measurement of an engine's ability to perform work in a specific time.
Horsepower.
Yes. Name the piece of shop equipment that supports a vehicle during repairs by...
Jack stand.
Yes, that is correct. Valve placed between the radiator and the engine block on...
Thermostat.
Thermostat is right. The set formula that expresses the relationship between voltage, current, and resistance.
Ohm's law.
Say again?
Ohm's law.
That is right. Surprisingly, what is used by an auto technician to pinpoint internal part noises in an automobile?
Pass.
The thickness of internal friction of a fluid of... Let me start over.
Viscosity.
Viscosity. You got it anyway. Good for you. And that will end your round. Thanks, Penix Bridge. Good work. Okay, the question says, surprisingly, technicians will use this to pinpoint noises. They'll use a stethoscope.
Stethoscope.
Yeah, there you go. All right, good. That'll take care of your round. Now, Pickering. Here we go, guys. Here's your first question. What name is used as a rating for the intensity of an auto headlamp?
Ohms or lumens?
No, sorry. PennDOT is the acronym for what agency?
Pennsylvania Department of Transportation.
That is right. What type of saw is used to cut metal objects?
Sawzall.
No, sorry. Impact sockets and impact extensions used with air and electric wrenches are easily available because they have what color finish?
Black.
Yes. The mild knock or metal rattling noise that can be heard during pre-ignition and engine acceleration is called what?
Rod knock.
No, sorry. A vehicle design in which the frame and body is one unit is better known as
Unibody.
what? Unibody is right. Yes, that will end your round. Good job, Pickering. All right, the rating for an auto headlamp is candle power. PennDOT, Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. Always remember, in the winter, PennDOT's secret weapon is the sun. The saw used to cut metal objects is a hacksaw. The mild knock or metal rattling noise, that would be pinging. And a unibody, you're all over that one. Good job there, guys. Now, Brandywine, we're all set for your round. Here's your first question. The most common method of rating automobile batteries is the CCA, which stands for what?
Co-cranking amps?
Yep, sure does. The most common injuries in an automobile shop are preventable injuries involving the eyes and what other body part?
Back?
Yes, the opening of the valves is controlled by what engine part?
Cam?
Yeah, that's correct. The main body of an engine is the engine block, but also is known by what other name?
Inline engine?
No, sorry. Battery acid is a chemical combination of what two liquids?
Sulfuric acid and lead?
No, sorry. What does HV stand for?
Pass?
That would be high voltage. And that will end your round. Thanks, Brandywine. See, well, we need to go back to here. Main block of an engine, the other name is cylinder block. Battery acid is a chemical combination of sulfuric acid and water, usually distilled water. And HV, we said, stands for high voltage. All right, good. That'll take care of our next round. With the scores, 20 points for TCH Brandywine, 40 for Pickering, 60 for Penix Bridge. Good job, teams. Thanks for your hard work, guys. That will take care of your round. Criminal Justice is next.
Did you fix my name? Oh, don't you call me that.
The tablecloths are inside out.
Please do not get up and leave. However, if you would like to stay and watch the entire event, you may take the 10:15 buses back. We just need to get your name before you dismiss, and we'll make sure you're excused when you get back to Coachville. If you do not want to do that, I'll make an announcement and immediate break. Not the middle, please. Get up, go with your teachers, get your stuff, and go to the buses. We'll make sure you get on the 9:50 bus. Everybody clear on that? Yep. Right on. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. By the way, before we move on, I did have a car story for you. This is a Russian story. This is a story that Russians tell to Russians. Now, in Russia, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but it takes 10 years to get a car. And only 1 in 7 families owns a car in Russia. You need to fill out a very thick book of paperwork before you can get the car. And you also need to pay for the car up front, 10 years in advance. So this fellow goes into a car place in Moscow, picks out the car that he wants, and then finishes doing the paperwork, and the salesman is saying, okay, looks like we're all set. We got the paperwork done. I've got your money. So come back in 10 years and pick up the car. And the guy says, morning or afternoon? And the salesman says, what possible difference can it make? And the guy says, well, the plumber's coming in the morning. Glad you enjoyed that. Russian jokes are always fun. How about this one? 3 dogs are sitting around talking. An American dog, a Polish dog, and a Russian dog. And the American dog looks up and says, look, anytime I'm hungry, I just go in the kitchen and bark a lot, and someone comes and gives me meat. And the Polish dog says, what's meat? The Russian dog says, what's bark? On your way out today, we'll have a supplemental paper to hand out explaining all these jokes. Yes, sir.
Can you explain the Russian dog one?
Oh my God.
We all set to go? Oh, fantastic. All right, Criminal Justice, welcome to you. So nice to see you. Hope you score a whole ton of points. Let's give you a chance with the buzzers. Brandywine, start us off, please. There we go. And Penix Bridge right down the line. Nice and smooth, and Pickering. All righty. Oh, nonconformist, eh?
No, I just don't like pushing the button. It was fun.
All right, very good. Good luck with the questions. Let's start the toss-ups. Written or codified law. The law on the books is enacted by a governmental body or agency having the power to make laws is known as, it's Pickering.
Executive.
No, sorry. Penix Bridge?
Legislative.
No, sorry. Yes, Brandywine.
Law?
No, it's called statutory law. Try this question. The part of the law that defines crimes and specifies punishment is called what?
Criminal.
More information, please.
Criminal law?
No, sorry. Question's complete. Penix Bridge?
Criminal statute?
No, sorry. This would be substantive criminal law. All right, let's try this toss-up. Also part of the pretrial process is the grand jury. It usually consists of how many private citizens? Pickering.
23.
23 is right. Good. Is that a Russian bear?
No, it's a wolf.
Oh, wolf. Oh, very good. Brought you good luck. Teams, here we go. Let's put everybody back in play for the next toss-up. Malicious computer programs like viruses, worms, and Trojan horses are called what? Penix Bridge?
Malware?
Malware is right, yes. All right, try this question. Some witnesses commit what crime while under oath that is known to be an
Perjury?
Perjury, yes, that's correct. On to our next toss-up. A set of facts and circumstances that a reasonable and intelligent person believes that a specific person has committed a crime is referred to by Pickering.
Reasonable suspicion?
No, sorry. Is referred to by what term?
Probable
It's Penix Bridge.
Probable cause?
Yes, probable cause, that's it.
That's your
Oh, okay. Sorry, someone yelled out the answer to that. Shall we replace the question? Okay, we'll replace that question, teams. Okay. Okay, very good. Pickering, you already tried to answer this question, so this question will be for Penix Bridge and for Brandywine. And here it is. The location of... Whoop. Okay. The location of Chester County's government headquarters is where? Brandywine.
Westchester?
Westchester it is. All right, good. On we go with our next question. Printing lies about someone with the intent to do harm. It's Pickering.
Slander?
No, sorry. Penix Bridge.
Libel?
Libel, that's it, yes. Try this question. What term is used for the intentional or threatened use of viruses, bacteria, fungi, or toxins to produce death or disease in humans, animals, or plants? Yes, Pickering.
Biological warfare?
No, sorry. Penix Bridge. Say again?
Toxicology?
No, sorry. It's bioterrorism. All right, here's your next toss-up. One goal of criminal sentencing that seeks to inhibit criminal behavior through the... it's Penix Bridge.
Rehabilitation?
No, sorry. That seeks to inhibit criminal behavior through the fear of punishment is called what? Pickering.
Deterrence?
Deterrence is right, yes. All right, on to our next toss-up. The act of taking the law into one's own hands, Penix Bridge.
Vigilantism?
Say again?
Vigilantism?
That is right. And here's your next toss-up. You have been issued an official written order to appear in court. It's Brandywine.
Subpoena.
Subpoena, yes. Good, 5 points for you. And here's your next toss-up. The Fourth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution declares that people must be secure in their homes. It's Pickering.
And they must be, pass.
Thank you. Must be secure in their homes and persons against what? Phoenix Bridge?
Unreasonable search and seizure?
That's the one. Yes, that's what we're looking for. Here's your next question. The court officer whose duties are to keep, yes,
Bailiff.
Brandywine.
A bailiff?
Bailiff, yes, that's correct. All right, try this toss-up. A form of imprisonment developed in Pennsylvania in the, it's Brandywine.
Pennsylvania system?
That's the one, yes. Good. One question remaining in the toss-up round. Here it is. The world's first modern police force can be traced back to 1829. In what country? Pickering.
England.
Say again?
England.
England it is, yes. And you know, in England, the policemen, they still call them bobbies because the police chief at that time was Bobby Peel. So there we go. All right, that'll take care of our toss-up questions. Let's pause before we go into our fanfare round.
All right, Coachville students, if you need to dismiss the point, please do so. If you would like to say, you may do so.
All right, teams, I think we're just about ready to go with our fanfare round. By the way, this is the time when you can make substitutions if you would like to. Do we need to make substitutions? Please come forward at this time if you would like to. Also, let me also remind the audience, please to keep quiet during the competition. We have been able to hear some of the answers up here, and it's a lot more sporting if you keep the answers to yourself. We would appreciate that, and thank you very much. All right, on we go with the fanfare round. So this time, table 3 begins. TCHS Pickering. Here we go. What type of murder is defined as intentional and unlawful killing, but generally is unplanned and happens in the heat of the moment?
Second-degree murder.
That is right. Identify the term that refers to the study of the shape of the head and how it impacts on human behavior.
Psychology.
No, sorry. The most famous law enforcement agency in the United States and the world is what?
FBI.
That's right. Prostitution, gambling, and drug use are commonly classified as what types of crimes?
Racketeering.
No, sorry. The death penalty is the most extreme of all criminal sentencing options. Officially, this penalty is called what?
Capital punishment.
Yep, he's right. What's the unlawful killing of a human being called?
Homicide.
Murder. Murder would be the term, and that will end your round. Thanks very much, Pickering. All right, the study of the shape of the head, that would be phrenology. Taking a look at all those bumps on the head. Let's see, death penalty, capital punishment is what we were looking for there. All right, that'll take care of your round. Thanks very much, Pickering. Now, Brandywine, you are up and ready to go. Yes, sir. Yep, we'll pause for a moment. Okay, all set? Here we go, Brandywine. Here is your first question. What name is given to a wrongful act or an infringement of a right other than under contract leading to civil legal liability?
Crime?
No, sorry. A person with a personality disorder, especially one manifested in aggressively antisocial behavior, is said to be a what?
Psychopath?
That's correct. What's the name of the elected or appointed public official who presides over a court of law?
Judge?
Yes, the unlawful movement of goods across a national frontier or state boundary or into or out of a correctional facility is known as what?
Pass?
The legal term that refers to a formal court hearing at which the accused is formally charged with a crime is known as what?
Arraignment?
That's right. By the narrowest and oldest definition, the trespassing, breaking, and entering the house of another is known as what?
Burglary?
Burglary. Yes, that's correct. Good round for you guys. All right, the civil legal liability, I could hear the answer on the microphone as you were going around. That is a tort. Movement of goods in and out, that is smuggling. That's all we need to go back to. All right, good round for you, Brandywine. Now, Penix Bridge, we are all set for you. Looking very spiffy in your blue shirts today. If you're all set, here we go with your first question. The analysis of firearms, ammunition, projectiles, bombs, and explosives is called what?
Ballistics.
Yes, it is. What name is given to locally operated short-term confinement facilities originally built to hold suspects following arrest and pending trial?
Jail.
Jail is right. Some juries are unable to agree on any verdict. When a jury is deadlocked, it is said to be a what?
Gridlock.
No, sorry. Breaking and entering, possession of burglary tools, simple assault, and disorderly conduct are examples of what types of crimes?
Felony.
No, sorry. It's the only crime that is mentioned in the U.S. Constitution. Name it.
Pass.
Most U.S. states use juries composed of how many people?
23.
12. 12. That will end your round. Thanks very much, Penix Bridge. Okay, let's have a look at your questions. See, ballistics, you were right on. A deadlock jury. That's called a hung jury. Breaking and entering, possession of burglary tools, those are misdemeanors. The only crime mentioned in the Constitution is treason. All right, let's see what happened to the scores as we play our criminal justice round. We have 30 points for Penix Bridge, 35 for Pickering, 40 for Brandywine. What a close match. Good job, guys. Thanks so much for your hard work. Current events is next. All right, teams, we will be restarting with our next round in just a couple of moments. The judges have a few appeals that they're dealing with them right now, so that's what we're working on. We'll be restarting things in just a moment, so stand by. All right, teams, here's what's going on. After reviewing the appeal from the criminal justice round, we have accepted the answer of homicide. So what happens is that creates a tie. So we need Pickering and Brandywine back on the stage to play a tiebreaker. Also, there's one other question. This is from the animal science round. Pennock's Bridge has been given credit for the answer of terrapin. Yeah. Yep, sure will. Okay, very good. All right, so here's what happens during a tiebreaker round. We will play a round of 5 toss-up questions. And the team who is in the lead after that 5 toss-up questions will be declared the winner of your particular round. So hands on buzzers, if you will, Pickering and Brandywine. And let me make sure we're all set here.
What? Okay, it's just a game. Don't worry about it. Let me talk to them. No, don't.
It depends on the circumstances. It depends on the circumstances. I don't like that.
Why?
Homicide and murder.
Can't believe they just come back up. Homicides. There's like a lot of different sides.
I can't believe they ruled it one way and then they might be ruling it the other.
They're not.
Like,
It's not the same because
takes me
they're
off.
two different crimes. They're just being both under murder.
All right, teams, after due deliberation of this question, we had to go back to the definition of murder and homicide. It comes down to whether it is deliberate or not. So the answer will stand? The answer will stand, yes. Homicide is deliberate, so question asks for what is the unlawful killing, so that answer will stand, and the tiebreaker round will not be needed. Oh, okay, very good. Teams, thank you so much for coming back up, and we'll go to current events. Okay, teams, current events is next. Current events. There they come. And welcome, teams. We've got some excellent questions for you. First, let's give you a chance with the buzzers. Brandywine, start us off, please. There we go. And Penix Bridge, that one's nice and smoothly. And Pickering. All right, good. Yep. Nice and quiet in the room, if you would, please, and we can begin. Okay, we all set? Here we go with current events. Good luck, everyone. Let's start the toss-ups. Identify the name of the French president who is dealing with Penix Bridge.
Macron?
Macron, yes, that is right. Before we proceed, do be careful with that. The person who buzzes in is the one who needs to answer. All right, very good. Here we go. Here's your next question. Holiday song classics were heard on the radio in December and January, in cars, department stores, all over. Bing Crosby's classic version, Pickering.
White Christmas.
White Christmas, just like the ones you used to know. Yeah, all right. All right, here we go with your next question. Over 4 decades, what lingerie company has dominated
Victoria's Secret.
Bridge?
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret, yes. Please wait to be called on before you give your answer. Here we go. Here's the next toss-up. The last living male of Pickering.
White Northern Male Rhino, 45 years old.
Yes, that is right. And where did that happen?
Kenya.
Kenya, yes, it sure did. All right, good. We got 5 points for you. We go to our next question. Joaquin Guzman, Penix Bridge.
El Chapo.
El Chapo is right. So they come down with a verdict on that yet? They're holding the trial in Brooklyn, of all places. We'll have to watch that. Here we go with your next toss-up. There was only one Freddie Mercury. Even so, it's Brandywine.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, sorry. Penix Bridge.
Malek?
Malek, yes, that is right. He's been winning lots of awards for it. We'll have to see if he wins an Oscar for it. You never know. Here's your next question. Name the e-cigarette company that has been... it's FedEx Bridge.
Juul.
Juul, yes, that's correct. Let's try this question. President Trump announced that the United States would withdraw... Pickering?
NAFTA, North American Free Trade Agreement.
Yes, that is right. Good, we got 5 points for you. Here's your next toss-up. Name the female lead in the movie Ben is Back that concerns her... it's Pickering?
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts is right, yes. All right, try this question. Bronx rapper, dancer, it's Pickering.
Cardi B with her #1 album, Invasion of Privacy.
No, sorry. Bronx rapper, dancer, and reality TV... let me find the light. Brandy wine.
Cardi B.
No, sorry. And reality TV star Cardi B had a lot to prove. Her rise to popularity began with her single titled what? FedEx Bridge.
Isn't it I Like It?
No, it isn't, actually. It's Bodak Yellow. We do Bodak Yellow. All right, teams, here's your next toss-up. Britain's scheduled departure date is it's FedEx Bridge?
Brexit.
Brexit, yes, that is right. It's still in question. It hasn't passed Parliament yet, so we'll have to watch that. Here's your next question. Despite his modest name, which superhero has starred in no fewer than 8 live... it's Pickering?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. All right, here's your next toss-up. Name the movie that covers some 15 years in the life of Supreme Court Justice... That's Pickering?
On the Basis of Sex.
That is correct, yes. Here's the next question. The American Historical Association reported recently that the number of Bachelor of Arts in, it's Pickering?
History at Yale.
History is right, yes. One toss-up remaining in the round. Here it is. The world's greatest comedy teams dates back, it's Pickering?
Laurel and Hardy, Stan and Ollie.
No, sorry. The world's greatest comedy team dates back to the 1930s. Now, a new movie release starring John C. Reilly and Steve Coogan will portray Laurel and Hardy. What's the name of the movie? Oh, we'll accept that? Okay, very good. Okay, that'll take care of the toss-ups in our current events round. Teams, if you'd like to make substitutions before the fanfare round, please do so now. Okay, we good to go? Fantastic. We're to table 1 to start this round, so Brandy Wine, you'll be up to bat first. And here we go with your first question. Captain, you're all set?
Yep.
All right. He is the president of Argentina. His approval rating is at an all-time low since his election in 2015.
Macri.
Macri, yes. A devastating fire raged for weeks, destroying 19,000 structures and killing at least 85 people in what state?
Oh, California.
Sure did. Amazon is identified with its connection to Seattle. But 2 new headquarters have been approved in what 2 East Coast cities?
New York and Philadelphia.
No, sorry. Quiet in the audience, please. Prince Harry and wife Meghan Markle are titled the Duke and Duchess of what English county?
Pass.
Identify the director of the most recent remake of A Star is Born.
Bradley Cooper.
Yes, good. America's most hazardous volcano lies in Hawaii and erupted this past May. It destroyed 700 homes and transport...
Kaluuya.
No, sorry, it's Kilauea. Kilauea, and that will end your round. Thank you very much, Brandy Wine.
We blew it.
Okay, the new headquarters for Amazon, that would be New York and Washington, D.C. Prince Harry and Meghan are Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And that's all we need to go back to. So a real good round for you. Thanks, Brandywine. Penix Bridge, we are all set for you. And away we go. No more plastic straws will be available. Starbucks, yes, that is right. Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders became the first humans to reach and orbit the moon. What was the name of the rocket?
Apollo 8.
That is right. Identify one of America's major auto manufacturers that halted production at 5 factories and cut 15% of its workforce.
Honda.
No, sorry. Stephen Hillenburg, a marine biology teacher who created a popular children's program, recently died at age 57. Named the TV show.
SpongeBob.
Yes, that is right. An Apple Watch equipped with medical sensors and software can track basic functions of the heart, including an ECG or EKG, which stands for what?
Pass.
The freedom of what specific term of the First Amendment to the Constitution ensures that the abuse of every other freedom can be known, can be challenged, and can be defeated?
Pass.
That would be freedom of the press. And that will end your round. Good, thanks, Penix Bridge. Let's see, Apollo 8, you were right on the money. The auto manufacturer is General Motors. EKG is electrocardiogram. All right, thanks very much, Penix Bridge. Now, Pickering, here we go with your first question. Named the first woman to become a full-time NBA color commentator after 25 years.
Doris Burke.
That's correct. Trump's America First values has created an issue with many foreign leaders, including the Prime Minister of Canada. Name this Prime Minister.
Justin Trudeau.
That's correct. Can You Forgive Me is a movie about real-life literary forger named Lee Israel. Who stars in the movie? She is a comedy queen.
Melissa McCarthy.
That is correct. Stanley Martin Lieber died recently at age 95. He is known better as Stan Lee, writer of what brand of comics?
Spider-Man.
No, sorry. 13-year-old Kui Jingyu of China set a new Guinness World Record for solving 3 puzzles at once using both his hands and feet in 1 minute, 36 seconds. What was the puzzle?
Rubik's Cubes, 3 of them.
That's correct. The hockey season's breakout stars is the Philadelphia Flyers' new mascot. Name him.
Gritty.
Gritty is right, and that will end your round. Good. Looks like the only one we need to go back to. We're asking for the brand of comics. That's Marvel Comics. Marvel, yeah. Rubik's Cube. Who the heck could do that?
That 13-year-old.
Yeah, 13-year-old. You're right. Yeah, good. All right, let's check our scores then after round 3. We have 15 for Brandywine, 45 for Penix Bridge, 65 for Pickering. Good job. Yes. Thank you very much for your hard work, teams. Rejoin your teams in the audience, if you will. Stand by, audience. Our awards ceremony is next. Thanks very much.
We ready? All right, folks, if I get your attention quickly, please. Before I start with our winners and our champions and all the congratulations, I'd like to thank the group of people who helped put all of this together. At the front table, we have Mr. Jim Matty. Ms. J. Stone. Ms. Ivana Ivanovich. And Mr. Howard Reiner. Thank you, sir. Over here we have our team led by, where is he at? Back there. Thank you, sir. And the voice that brought you the competition, Mr. Jim Stoddard. Nice job, sir. So, what I'm going to ask is, as I call out our winning teams, I'll ask your coaches slash teachers slash encouragers slash cheerleaders to come up. I can assure you that as competitive as our students are, our teachers are probably twice as competitive. I'll ask you to come up with your team, accept your trophy. So the first competition went for animal science and vet science, went to the team from TCHS Brandywine. Congratulations, team. Come on up. Mr. S., Ms. Martin. I'd also like to commend the pom-poms and foam fingers, and great job, great spirit from the whole program. Nice job, guys. Congratulations, TCHS Brandywine. The next group was our auto service group. And I believe another mildly competitive instructional group is fair to say, correct, Mr. Dowling? So the team from Penn Oxbridge, congratulations, come on up. Nice job, guys. And an incredibly, congratulations, Pennox. And an incredibly close competition. Our criminal justice trophy belongs to the team from TCHS Brandywine. Come on up, team, and come on up, Mr. Sharkey, Mr. Dentino. Way to go, coaches. Congratulations, guys. The last competition for current events that you just watched, again, very close, but won again by Mrs. Mulford and her team. Congratulations. By the way, TCHS Pickering, come on up. And you know what, I should point out to the Pickering team, I didn't realize when we were talking about Justin Trudeau beforehand he was going to be an answer. But nice job, good work. So the overall trophy, in an incredibly close competition and victorious by 5 points, so the Tech Bowl trophy goes to the team from Penn Oxbridge. I'm going to ask all your team to come up. Mr. Wilson, if you can bring your team up. So it should be all the Penn Oxbridge students. Come on up. And this is the total of all points scored in all 4 rounds, with a total of 170.